At the very outset, I thank God the Almighty for bringing all of us in this manner. I am indeed delighted to be a part of this prestigious program, and I'm thankful to the organizing committee, the Vamuzo Memorial Trust, for inviting me to be a part of this very important program. Our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Nipirio, our former Chief Minister, Dr. Sherozale, my colleagues Kekre and Nisete, Auntie Padma Shri Sano Vamuzo, the President and his esteemed colleagues of the Chagasang Public Organization, a host of former members of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, leaders from Chagasang and other Naga communities, the elders of this village, ladies and gentlemen, even if I don't address you in person, rest assured that you all have my highest respect. Aji yade aibo bara isur ke ekdom thanks ibole monas aro amakan oi olop deri boise kunba do 9 bra ise kunba do 10 ami do 10:30 bra ise didia do olop deri hoi jaise 1:30. But friends and ladies and gentlemen, it is worth spending a day in this village where a great leader was born for all of us. Idubra, Amakhan, Aji Ade, Time, Helado, Isi Kushipawulaki. Oila, Otano Guadande, Yade, Europa, Aro, Chozoba Assembly Constituency, Manukhange, Actum, on behalf of the Naga people. Thank you, Kobule Monas. Abnikhan, Kinaga, Iman, Tuk Lubo Barishina, Koigina Pabiasimo. 30 years, 7 times, Uncle Ramosoke, Botaidia, Aro Amakhan, Yede. History janya ruling the noina opposition de poigina ruling the hardly 7.5 years poishi gina leksigina mahange buraitis to abni khan iman moon dangur gurigina for the sake of the Naga people, to defend the rights of the Naga people. Vamuzo ke pothaile phalobo inaga nizur kunbi aigina koane abni khan kinaga iman far sighted Inaga man Amakhan bra ke bhabishna koigina Chozoba mano Europa mano khange acton thanks to bole monase Abni Khan in return isi blessing pabo Amakhan to Abna Khan laga constituency mano hoile kiman phal kiman khushi inaga bhabna mano bisias Abni to kudi bra ise koila Europa Chozoba hole to Vamuzo laga asna je itu laga respect itu laga honor do poisa para kinibo napara laga ase itu karne Abni Khan you have contributed you have contributed immensely to the Naga people itu karne amar prathana ase Ishur bra Abni Khan sob ahatin al omoy hobo dibo aro blessing pabo dibo. When Vamuzo was born in 1935, the world history was changing, and it was also impacting the Naga people. 1935 was a turning period for the Naga people. The British Parliament enacted the Government of India Act 1935, and how it has impacted the Naga people. That was an enactment, the Government of India Act 1935. Empowering the provinces, the states in India to run their own affairs. Meaning to say that trickling down the powers and functions, the policy making, to the grassroots people. That was the whole concept, intention of the Government of India Act 1935. Then it came into effect in 1937, where a notification was issued, and Naga Hills district was kept as excluded area. So that was the year 1935. Our great leader, Vamuzo, was born. It was a very significant year, and he was born during a very challenging and volatile time. And through his commitment, he faced a lot of challenges. He was born a fighter, and he fought till his last breath for the Naga people. Today, we are celebrating his legacy. I was arguing in the House today. Our Honorable CM is here. I'm so happy that he has accepted graciously to be a part of this program. What an honor for all of us. In the last concluded assembly, I was arguing that Nagas, at the tip of my mind, my heart, that Nagas should rise above tribalism. If there is one thing that is lacking the progress of the Naga people, it is tribalism. So it was in my mind burning. Of course, he was also a part of, our great leader was also a part of a party that I represent today, the Kok party, which you all love. And therefore, I suggested to the government and to the Honorable CM that the local area development program, it is actually the official word is local area development program, be named after him, Vamuzo's local area development fund. You know, it was, as it is already read out, it was his idea, it was his concept that today, not only in Nagaland, but all over the states in India, including the Member of Parliament Local Area Development Program, has been adopted from the concept that has been originated from this village, from this constituencies, from Naga homeland. And therefore it is befitting that we give name, we name after him. And I was so impressed when our Honorable CM responded to my suggestion that he was very much a part of that cabinet when this decision was taken. And the bureaucrats were all out against that. No, this cannot work. How can we pass on? How can we hand over a financial power to the elected members? That was a very critical argument put forward by the bureaucrats. But he was apprising the House that there was a political will. We decided, and it went ahead. It went ahead. It gone ahead. As Victor Hugo said, no power on earth, no king and queen on earth can stop an idea whose time has come. So that was an idea, the time has come, and they have decided. And today, it was reiterated by the CBO. I'm happy that the little idea that which I had has been now been taken as in a positive gesture. I'm sure our Honorable CM and the government, he has assured the House that that will be taken care, and we are hopeful that it will be named after him. It was so coincident that on that day, I raised a question on the old age pension scheme. And in that answer to my query, it was Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme. So all these schemes, like you will find Mahatma Gandhi rural this NRHA scheme. So like that, names are being given in favor of the great leaders. And if we can have this name, it will be used all India. I was suggesting that once Nagaland government adopted this, we must send a very strong letter, representation to the government of India, adopt it as all India, so that it will be used as Member of Parliament, Local Area Development, Vamuzo Member of Parliament, Local Area Development Program. If we can have one name among the Naga leaders, what is wrong? Vamuzo, as a leader, as I said, born in a very challenging time and live a very challenging life. In 1988, it was the Coke Party under his leadership got absolute majority to form a government. The Congress government led by Rajiv Gandhi was at the helm of affairs in India. He was denied forming the government. He challenged in the Guwahati High Court. He won. Again, the central government challenged the Supreme Court. The case went on to election. The case became infractious and election was held. Only after 10 years, the judgment came. It came in favor of Vamuzo, of course. But that was too late. By that time, 2 elections has gone. So he fought. And this is the reason why I don't believe in Indian justice delivery system. Too long to wait for justice, to get justice. So this is how he has fought for the Naga people. Now if you see the various schemes that he has introduced, it's really amazing. The concept that he has in his brain for all of us. But amongst many, one thing that strikes my mind is about the Naga political movement. The way Vamuzo understood how Naga people should go about, as it is elaborated by the former speaker, that Nagaland state will be too small a group of people to survive. And that is not the final solution. Today, the Naga people, aren't we deviating from that? The concept that our leaders have enunciated. If a solution has to be arrived for the Nagaland state, it would have been already solved by the creation of Nagaland state with the 16-point agreement. But no, ladies and gentlemen, leaders present here, that is not the solution. The real honorable, acceptable, and inclusive solution awaits for the Naga people. And those who are propagating that Nagaland state is the final solution, or a solution should be within the parameter of Nagaland state, I think that theory will be wrong. I remember when Vamuzo's funeral was conducted in 2000, I was in the NSF. Uncle Vizo speaking, but I could not remember what he was talking about. But I remember the song being sung, his favorite is "It Is Well With My Soul." It is still lingering in my mind. It was a very grand funeral. I regret for not being associating with him, but one of his close bosom friend, my own Achumbemo, Uncle Kikon, was a very close associate of our leader Vamuzo. So I have all the stories heard from my uncle. And today it is a privilege to be celebrating his 25th. It's a celebration date anniversary. For human being, we don't cherish the good deeds that we do during our lifetime. But what we fight for is the legacy. Only after a great man is gone, then only we fight for the inheritance of the dead body and for the inheritance of the legacy. This is the human creed that we all have. But it is worth that we celebrate this in this manner, and I'm happy that this much people have turned up to be a part of this program. When Babri Masjid was demolished during the Ayodhya crisis, the Prime Minister, former Prime Minister V.B. Singh, invited led Vamuzo to be a part of that peace mission. And what he said, you know, I wanted to quote what he said. I venture, therefore, to humbly but urgently appeal to you to please make an inspired gesture that will touch and satisfy the hearts of the Hindus without harming the dignity and message of the Islam. This is the message he has conveyed to the Prime Minister. And such a wonderful, inspiring from the Naga homeland across the length and breadth of India. This is the kind of leadership that this village, that this land has produced. And today, it is an occasion for us to celebrate not only celebrating his achievements, but also carrying forward his dreams and aspirations. Well, there are lots of important speakers after me, so I'll conclude from here. I would like to leave it to you with what I would like to borrow a phrase of Abraham Lincoln Gettysburg Address. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but Nagas will never forget what Vamuzo has did for all of us. Thank you and Gognali.